channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, who's watched my videos over the last year and has written lovely comments and emails, and all those that have had a reading with me and that have come back for readings. You know, I really do appreciate it, and I as a gift, if you want to this month, I know people have done it for last month, but if you want to this month, you know, wish people a Merry Christmas or whatever it is for you, your equivalent, and just, you know, put yes please if you want to be considered for a reading. I'll put all the names in the hats at the on the 1st of January, and then pull them, and then let the person know who will be getting the in-depth reading. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up. I did mention it in the full moon for Taurus, which it began this year with it, and it's ending with it in Capricorn. So this is the earth signs I'm doing now, so it'll be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising for your monthly for December. So just want to wish you a great Christmas, and you know that you find peace and joy no matter what circumstances you're in. You know, like I just tweeted, don't allow your circumstances that you find yourself into to define who you are, or make your choices for you. That's more important. You know, this Mercury retrograde is all about slowing down. It's about revisiting, re-looking at things that you've done in the past and the choices you've made. You know, the Adjustment Bureau, or your guides, your team as I call it, you know, they want to help you, they want to put you on the right track where love's concerned, and they are guiding you all the time. It's whether you're listening, because they did say people aren't listening to the messages, they're not listening properly. So you know, it's about getting clear so that you can hear those messages. And you know, addictions can make those messages, you know, we start reading it from the ego instead of from a detached point of view. So we've got to be careful. But yeah, the Mercury retrograde will be, I don't know the dates, I did mean to check and I haven't, but your astrologers will let you know. So saying that, I did think this is the month, you know, it needs to be all year round, but you know, it's not. It tends to be this time of year. But I just did, you know, volunteered for in one of our local shops to collect food for the homeless, because I do some work for the homeless, and some charity I work for. And you know, the people that were giving and the generosity from their hearts, I had goosebumps. I mean, I just cannot get my words out, and I don't even drink. Perhaps I need to. You know, it just gave me, I was like all over, and it really touched me. I am an empath, and you know, I'm not going to apologize for that. My emotions tend to come out, or feelings I should say, you know, when I least expect it. But it's not emotional, it's connecting with that, you know, that the way you're feeling at that moment in time. So but some of them didn't even have money themselves, and they still put in there. We filled 4 trolleys worth. So you know, and it's about your community and giving, and this is why I do this. And I've had such lovely emails, and they really touch my heart, and you know, I can feel your pain and what you're going through, and this is, you know, my gift to you. And yes, of course, it's part of my business, and I do have boundaries where that's concerned. You know, for anyone who asks for a free reading, I understand that, I really do, and that's why I'm giving this one, and who needs it will have it. But at the end of the day, you know, you've got to have healthy boundaries, and you know, people wouldn't expect a surgeon or a doctor or whatever to give their gifts and talents for free. So I know some people do, and that's their choice. But I've worked hard on developing my gift, and you know, I believe I give in the ways I can give. So, but this came up saying that I have put up my prices just a little bit when you first came, but when you come back, then you would do the returning button and then pay that one. So just to cover charges, you know, I need to take care of myself. That's one lesson I've learnt from all of my past. You know, having a big heart and wanting to help everybody, at the end of the day, you've got to, you know, you've got to help yourself. So believe, you know, because this is the time of year to believe. Live the moment as if today is all we truly have, and if we can get into doing that, you know, you do see the signs, you notice them, you recognize them, whether it's a book, whether it's a song that's being repeated, to a question you've asked. You know, I believe in serendipity. Out of everything, I believe in serendipity. And yes, you can get that with fate, the trickster, and that's where you need to learn and discern which is which, whether you're coming from the ego or wishful thinking. You know, but the cards can trick you, but you know, they do tell you the truth to get you back into on the right path anyway. So, you know, let a little sunshine out as well as in to create your own rainbows. And, you know, with some people, the light, if you're shining your light out brightly, it's not for you to dim it. But some people find it too much, and that's about them, and that's about where they are at, not where you're at. It's not about you dimming your light, but just recognize it's a bit like somebody who's been in you know, underground for a long time, and then they come up to the light, and you know, it can blind them. So remember that people are awakening, and that could be your partners, that could be people around you, and when they first start to awaken, it's like being a baby and learning to walk, and then, you know, they're going to fall down. So it's about being patient, being kind, compassionate, loving, whether that's your family members or whether that's your partners. So you know, people can't take a lot of light all at once. It's gradual. Let a little sunshine out as well as in to create your own rainbows, and it is about creating your own rainbows. You know, it doesn't just happen. You need to be doing the things you're doing, following your life purpose. And that can vary from different stages in your life. You know, believe in your heart, something wonderful is about to happen. And that's hard to do sometimes when you're in the circumstances that you're in. And I know some people, you know, I'm on my way to moving again, and I don't know where I'm going to be moving to. So you're thrown into the unknown, and it's a scary place. And you know, you've just got to believe it's that faith, and we'll be put into positions where it builds that faith muscle. You know, and that's what it's all about. So endurance, that film, what was it called? I can't remember. Yes, I do. Come on. It's about, you know, he's an athlete, and he was training to run, and he built his body up and everything. Little did he know that he was going to a prisoner of war camp, and that one of the lieutenants or whatever, you know, really picked on him and beat him up, and and what he had to go through. But mentally he did it, but physically he did it because he trained to be an athlete in what he loved to do, and that made him survive. So it is about endurance, even when we're going through a hard time. Know and believe in your heart something wonderful is about to happen. And I do have on my website, or underneath it, if you put Jeanette Appley in, there's my story on miracles. It's in a newsletter, but it's on page 4 and 5. So, you know, read that. It all helps. There's all information out there. Also, what are the most important messages, please, for the Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for the month of December? And this is very much a bridging month with the Mercury retrograde. It's about, you know, slowing down. I know it's a busy time, but slowing down your activities, as in making decisions, and, you know, getting ready to do that for the new year. So what are the most important messages? Oh, this card keeps coming up, but this represents the energies coming in, stroke the past coming in. Yeah, it's in the fire sign one, but it was in reverse, and it was in, I think, the full moon one in Taurus. But anyway, so this is all about, you know, this is a beautiful card. This is about upright, it's unconditional love. You know, it's knowing whether you're in a relationship where two people are on the same page, and that you're both wanting to give and receive unconditional love, because they're giving and they're receiving. That, you know, they're doing both. He's giving and she's receiving, and then she's giving and he's receiving, of the feminine and the masculine. You know, it's about marrying. This is very much a marriage card. It's about marrying. It can be business partnerships. If you know, other business cards come around it, then it's about relationships. So then, therefore, if it's more business, then you know, those cards would be around. If it's romantic, then you'd get your cups. So, or it could be both. So it varies. They tell a different story each time, and that's why, you know, you start to read them intuitively, because your own guides know how you see them. So and that's why each and every reader is unique and individual, and shares their gifts, you know, with love, to help others. So yeah, this is a joining, this is a coming together. It's the two, so it's after the ace. The ace is where you're getting those feelings, you're sensing something's coming in, but on a materialistic level it hasn't entered. So this represents coming in. So this can be somebody you know. I would say that you've met the person, because, you know, it's the two. This person is showing up, or somebody from your past, but we won't judge. We won't jump the gun. Oh my goodness, you've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfilled. I mean, these are really, really positive and happy cards. A lot of green and a lot of blue, which is about blending the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Excuse me, saying that. No pun intended. So it's, you know, he's got a lot of green. She's got the aqua. She's got the green all around her heart. And this is all about emotional independence, where you're feeling good about yourself. You know, she's pouring a drink. She has something to celebrate. And it's not in reverse, it's upright. So, you know, she does have something to celebrate. She's got a smile on her face. She's pleased about something. You know, a harvest has come in. There's plenty. This is the card of abundance, emotional abundance. And you know, she's got her cups stacked in a certain way. So that looks like the 6 there, 1 2 3 4 5 6, so that could represent the past because they're the 6 there. And she's got the 2 on the line, actually on a line, and then actually the third one's on the line as well, so which is a celebration. She's pouring the drinks. The 3 of Cups is a celebration, are coming together, and she's got seashells on her tablecloth. So this is the past. I think this is something to do with the past because it's the past line. Sorry, am I showing you the cards? It's definitely to do with the heart and feelings, and she individually is feeling good about herself, and like I said, you know, this is the ladybird. This is abundance. This is anything from 1 year to 18 months the ladybird lasts, and you know, depending on how many cups are filled, as to what that abundance is. They lay so many eggs. It's just abundance of emotions. This is very, very happy and very, very positive, which is the past and in the here and now. So you're experiencing your past now. Oh my goodness, yeah, victory. There is victory. These are rewards. That's what I'm saying. You know, she's happy. She's celebrating something, and yes, in the middle she's on her own. So for some, they're celebrating that, you know, the past relationship and recognizing that's not what they wanted, and they're happy to be on their own because it's very much independence, and that's the celebration. Is I'm okay on my own. For some it will be, I'm okay on my own. I don't need a relationship to prove I'm okay. And bit like in Eat, Pray, Love, isn't it, where she, at the end, she said, I don't need to love you to prove I love myself, or something. So, but there is victory, and that's facing, you know, he's facing them. And for others, it's the relationship you've been asking for. It's the relationship that you've been working hard for. You know, this is about conquering something. Rewards after hard work, because the 5's at the back, that's where you've worked on your shadow side. It's those dragons. It's where you've worked really damn hard, and they're at the past. You know, and she's just focused on the here and now. And it's good news. It's good news, a good feeling for the earth signs. Oh yes, there we go. Like I was saying there about the 6, very much emotional, very much on the romantic side. This is, well, I'm not surprised. I did ask about love. So, but this is fond memories. Here's the 6 cups here at the back of this line, and then the 3, but she's filling the 1, which is with wine. You know, she's filling that Ace of Cups. She's feeling that Ace of Cups to do with the 2 of Cups that's next to her. But yeah, she hasn't got the 6 of Cups behind her. She's actually got it in front of her. So there's fond memories, and here's the 2 of Cups here. She's got fond memories. The 2 of Cups is in the water, that represents the emotions. They're stood there, but they look quite balanced and quite equal, the same as this one. They're not in reverse. In reverse, I'd say it's bad memories. They don't want to know. But you know, this represents the innocence of the child. So your childhood, fond memories from your past. Maybe a childhood sweetheart or somebody you had a relationship with, is all good anyway, it's saying at the moment with the cards. So because this can represent the past, well, this is good because we've got positive cards so far all around it, but this is what's at the heart of the matter. We're ending year 9, we're going into year 10, and yes, 1 and 0 makes 10 makes 1, so which comes back to the individual. It comes back, you've gone through a horrendous time, you know. Each and every one of these swords are experiences that you've gone through, and that have had you literally on your back, and not being able to, you know, the last one was the camel, the last straw that broke the camel's back is what I'm getting, you know. But the 2, which is about choices, is literally in his head. So the choice may be about what needed to be done, has all been in his head or her head. The rest are sort of going down the spine, but it's pinning this person down. So maybe the thoughts was restricting and pinning this person down against their will. Who knows? But yeah, the owl is there. The owl's there, and the light's bright. I'm sorry, I hope you can hear me. The owl is there. The light coming through his eyes are bright. I was saying about the light, and there's a lot of light on there. Very positive, happy cards. So something's coming to an end. This cycle of this negative patterns, you know, because this is the ruin card in the Crowley cards. It's ruin, someone feeling, you know, but like they say, the only way when you're down is up. So you've got to come back up after so long. And I keep seeing the brown lorry going around, which is very earthly, which is up. So things are getting up. I'm a Capricorn. Things are getting up, coming up, and getting better. This, you know, something's coming to an end, because it's a 10. Something's coming to an end. So, and the Mercury retrograde is in Capricorn, so it is very earthly, beginning and end of the year. It's all been about being practical in your relationships, looking at the facts, you know, not getting carried away with illusions or fantasy or romantic new age stuff. You know, it's been about really grounding and seeing things from a different angle. So we've got wands again. We've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Now upright, he's coming back from, or she's coming back from a journey. They found their independence because the cat's there, and the cat's very much about independence, and it's the right hand side if you're looking at it from that way. So you know, this is somebody coming back. It's not going to, it's coming back. And they're saying, you know, they're saying hi, you know, I'm back. I'm back from victory. I've come back from the wars of my inner world, and I'm back. But in reverse, you know, that's somebody with enthusiasm, great excitement. You know, they've achieved something. They've achieved a goal. They're on their way back. They're on their way of you know, on a spiritual level, moving forward, and feeling more peace and happiness. But in reverse, this isn't, because pages are about messages, so that would be an enthusiastic message, and it's not, so it's in reverse. So we'll see why someone's not enthusiastic about sending a message, because maybe somebody feels stabbed in the back, maybe half is happy. Those are very positive cards, or maybe somebody's not happy about sending an enthusiastic message. They feel, I don't know, let's have a look, see what the other cards want to say. Right, we've got the Moon card. The Moon card can be deception, because there's not much light. But it's also about, you know, seeing through other people, seeing through their masks when they're saying one thing and not another, because it's very intuitive. It's on a level that you can't see. It's like the fog, and you're having to feel your way rather than see your way through something. You know, and it can be that there's, you know, paths. She's got 3 keys, 3 wolves, and 3 is about the triangle, is about joining. It's the heaven and the earth. It's collaboration. So this is about seeing through other people's crap, really, seeing through other people's rubbish, somebody from the past, or seeing your own past, seeing yourself through the eyes of a child, so that you can be compassionate with yourself, to do with your past, to do with the relationship that, you know, brought you great joy and great happiness. It could be that, or it could be that you're starting to see past the illusions to do with the past. It could be that, but we'll put some more cards out. So that's the only major arcana we got. It's very much the fog. It's 18, and 1 and 8 is 9. It's that moving, that final completion. So something maybe from the past is going to be completed, but it's not the Sun card. You don't have clarity on it yet. Oh, lovely. We've got the Temperance card, which is, you know, all about balance. This card is. It's all about balance, moderation. You know, moderation is balance. Yes, you know, you can have a drink, but have a drink to celebrate. What was the film? How Do You Know? Yeah, How Do You Know? How Will You Know? Or something like that, with Reese Witherspoon's, and you know, and she's upset because she's just been told she's not going to make the football or something, I don't know, whatever you do, you know, you throw the ball, so she meets this guy, and he wants to take her out to dinner, and he's the one sat at the table drunk. He's the one that's had too much, because his girlfriend's just finished with him or something like that, and to do with his job. He's the one that's drank too much. He's a bit merry, and he says, you know, have a drink with me. And she says, no, my father taught me only to have a drink if you feel good. Not, you know, so that you feel even better, not to have a drink because you're not feeling good about yourself, which is what he was doing. And also in that part, there's the story about you know, his gift he gives to her when they get to know each other, and she's choosing between the two, who's right for her. How do you know? Because this is very much about that you know, changing your past, alchemical process of blending, you know, what was and what is going to be, and working through that. And he says, he gives her the Play-Doh, and he tells her the story about the Play-Doh, and that it was used for the chimney or something, the black soot, to take it off, and then they didn't need that anymore, so they came up with putting colour into it, and they did it that way. And he says the story is, to do with the Play-Doh, is that we're all just one small adjustment from making our lives work. So maybe that's a message around the Nine of Cups. We're all one small adjustment around you know, making our lives work, or making our love relationships the way we want them, because this is very much about balance and you know, creating that rainbow. The rainbow just doesn't happen, like I was saying earlier. You need to add, it's like the sun and the water that makes the rainbow. So it's elements. This is what she's doing, blending the elements, blending of parts of herself, so that she can feel centered. It's very spiritual card, Sagittarius. It comes under the moon is just the moon, isn't it? I can't remember. So maybe it's about blending two parts of yourself, the part of yourself that's hidden, because this could be something that's hidden, secrecy, and maybe it's about blending the two parts of yourself so that, you know, you become whole. And maybe this experience, whatever, you know, this is what's at the heart of the matter, is to why that's been going on, really. But again, it's water. You know, she's got one toe into the water and one on earth, so she's balancing. But the feathers are very light also, so it's about being light. You know, it's not about being heavy in relationships, because otherwise then you get this then. But that can be addictions also, you see, and that can be but it is upright, so, but it can represent, because it's all around moderation, moderate thinking. You know, excessive, obsessive thinking can make you feel like the Ten of Swords sometimes, when you're just going over and over because you can't see, because of the fog. You know, when am I going to get this victory? But victory is assured there. Your wish fulfilled is assured. You've got the victory card next to the Nine of Cups, and yeah, there's balance. There's balance coming in. This is the future. You've got 3 major arcana at the bottom, and well, on here they're all women, so it's about the feminine energy, using your intuition, you know, seeing through what others are saying, whether it, you know, it is total rubbish and crap that they're saying in front of you. They're not congruent, they're saying this, they're saying that, and you just know that something's off, something's not right, something's not being told. You know, this is very healing card, to bring in the balance, because both are about moderation and balance. And we've got the Justice card, so justice is going to prevail, where, you know, this is about a mature, loving relationship also. It's very much about a mature, balanced relationship. And this is what it's saying, is that justice, the universe justice, is going to bring that to you, because it's in the future. But the only card that we've had, because you've got victory there, and the only card that you've had that's in reverse is this one, and they're about messages. They're about messages. That this could be like, because it's the wands, it could be, like I said, enthusiasm. It's the fire energy. Get up and go. Maybe this person hasn't got the get up and go because they feel stabbed in the back and doesn't want to send an enthusiastic message out. But you know, that could just be for any reason. But what it is to do with the relationship concerning the past, where there has been some deception. There has been, because of that row as well. So but some form of victory was achieved. You've got the 2 6s here, so some form of victory was achieved, to do with the past, to do with the this relationship. So Maybe it's about learning the lessons and letting go of the past and everything else so that you can experience this, whether it's with this person or somebody else, because they're both 6 there. Oh yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune going on underneath. So this is the wheel of the year. You know, we're coming to the end of the year now. So I feel that this has been playing out all year, and you know, throughout the seasons. Well, we're still in autumn, which is the Cups, and there are a lot of Cups. Even in the Temperance card, it's still the Cups. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of Cups. You're having to blend something to make your rainbow, which is symbolic to, you know, your happy ever after. But it's what that is for you, because it will be different for everybody. But this Wheel of Fortune came out upright, so for me that's about destiny. It's about, you know, if you see this as a clock, and each season is the time, because you're moving forward. Destiny is your dharma, is your good karma, is you know, what you've learnt, because karma is not about punishment. It's just about learning, and the wheel upright turns in the direction of your future. But to get the success and to get the balance, then this message needs, and an enthusiastic message needs to be sent, or somebody needs to receive it. I don't know which way around it is, but yeah, so we're still in the Cup season with the autumn till, well, the end of November. But now, because this is for December, we've gone into, you know, the physical here. I think this one represents, is this one? Yeah, because it's got the berries on, is the winter. And that's spring. The swords is the spring. I don't know which way round it is. Or is that one? Is the wands? I don't know. But yeah, so it's the seasons, you know, going round. You don't want to have to go backwards, which is fate, and the wheel turning backwards, because then you're like in the hamster wheel, like I just said, with the fire signs and you know, Groundhog Day, and then, you know, you're going backwards. And if you replayed that film backwards, you would see that he would be undoing all that he did achieve. So she which then would make him out of balance. But once you learn, it's usually about a pattern or a behavior. It's a lesson, it's a test. But this is good fortune. And you know, life is about seasons. It's about a cycle, like the moon cycles, you know. So sometimes you are on the up, you're on the up, and then life throws you a curveball, and then you're on your way back down again, because there's a lesson to be learned. And then, you know, you get down here, you know, you're going to hit that bottom, and you know, it's about the pendulum swinging. Eventually it's got to come the other way. What goes up comes down. And then you start, after a period of time, which can be the Hangman, you know, where you're needing to get a different perspective so that you can move forward again. The wheel starts to turn again, and the wheel's always turning, as in change is always happening, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that. And that's when you're in the unknown and having to wait down here for your turn again. Maybe it's winter, it's the barren time in a relationship, and having to wait for something to, you know, for your wheel to start going again, and then you start on the up again. And you can tell, you can sense the Ace of Cups is when, you know, something's happening, and maybe you're starting to go back up to the top again. And but yeah, it's good fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. It's rewards again for, you know, your hard work, as in learning your lessons, really. It comes after, actually it comes after the Hermit, which is number 9, which is Virgo, which is about the earth sign, which this year has been about very much retreating, having to retreat. Some people have actually isolated themselves and, you know, not come out of their shell, so to speak. They remain the hermit throughout the year, really. But then number 10, you see, this is number 10, which we, in a way, we're number 10 is number 1, so it's both an ending and a beginning, and next year that's what it will be. We're going into year 10, but it will be like a number 1, a fresh start. So I really do feel like the karmic wheel has been going, you know, you've been going through the seasons of love. You've been barren, you've been you know, springtime of the heart, you've been the in between seasons with autumn, you know, the summer of love, where it's everything's nice and looks bright and happy. So you've been going through that, you've been playing out the karmic wheel this year, and I do feel that now, you know, you're heading in a good place, where definitely in the present. These two cards are I can't even think of the word, but they're conflicting, as in, you know, this is your happiness, and then, but this again, this is this really. You're getting to the end of that cycle. You're getting to the end of that cycle where you're not going to be going through that to the extent that you have before. So let's have these cards. How are we doing for time? Oh dear, yeah. I'm trying to get them all done today, because I'm going to be on the move. So when you watch this, hopefully I'd have we'll see. And you all need to be up and done and ready. Oh, key to success is this partnership. So that's why the 9 of Cups is there, because this is the key to success, is this relationship. So that's had people, you know, tearing their bloody hair out in a way, that's had them being challenged on a mental level, breaking those mental patterns of you know, negative thinking. So, but this is very positive success. This relationship, this is the key to success. Like I was saying with the fire signs, you can only learn so much in your single cycle. You know, when you're down at the bottom, and maybe your single cycle, you were in a relationship and then you was having to come out of it for the right reasons, and then you're in your single cycle and you're having to wait until that Ace of Cups comes around again, and then you're back in another relationship. And for some, you know, it's been years. For some it's been years, and yes, you're learning your self-love and self-care, and then you get the next partner come in, but you can only be single for so long, and then you need a relationship to it's about like going to school and learning, and then this is the school of life and hard knocks, and then, you know, you learn different skills, you learn how to think differently, and then you take that out into the world, and then, you know, you need another relationship, you need a relationship to practice what you've learnt on, no different to being an apprentice once you've gone to college and learnt your skills. So and this is success, is this relationship. It's about being in one, whether that was one from the past, only you will know. Like I said before, you're the only one that knows that everything that goes on in your life. And I'm feeling all bloated. I need some water. Bloated, holding on to the past. Right. Heart of the matter. And what is this about then? Oh, well, this is about movement. Key to success. Maybe for some it's about going on a journey. So you've been in, like, this is whether to go away, whether to travel. That could be to do with a relationship. Is somebody overseas, over water, and the Emmening and oh, excuse me, Emmening, do I go or do I stay? This could have brought this about, and then you get to the stage of, well, you know, you don't know what to do. So, because it's very much about travel. And is your happiness, because of the Nine of Cups, is your happiness somewhere in a different country? For some of you it might be, because that's very much about movement and travel, going away. Let's have a look. I just need a drink of water. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring. Oh, wow, this is your destiny. This Nine of Cups is your destiny. Earth signs. Yeah, that's all I can say on the matter, is that, you know, this, your road, your path, your emotional independence, where you're feeling good about yourself, whether you're with somebody or not, because that's the key. That's the key, is about feeling good about yourself, no matter whether you're in a relationship or not. So, because if you can't be happy on your own, then you know, you're not going to be happy in a relationship. So it's about being happy with yourself and your past. So yeah, this is destiny. This is destiny. Your road is in the hands of the gods, and trust your instincts, because it's next to this one, which can represent the coherence. So trust your instincts around your happiness. What that is for you is what they're saying. Oh, well, maybe this is a false victory then. The snake's on there. I'm not sure. We'll get some other cards out on that, see what's going on with that. Not too sure with that one. Could be that it's a false victory, somebody saying, you know, pretending that something's okay when it's not really. Not too sure. Oh, well, there's been some issues in the past then. Yeah, something to do with, there's been arguments in the past, or conflict to do with the past. But even saying that, yeah, which has caused this mental breakdown. Because that could be a mental breakdown, as in depression, about maybe somebody from your past, somebody went away, a physical journey, a boat trip, maybe they work on the boats, passengers or military, which is doing your head in, especially if it's army, or you know, they're away all the time. Maybe that is somebody you've been with for a long time. But you know, the key to success is the Two of Cups. So, but there has been conflict and strife and upset to do with the past, or that could be to do with children. It'll be different for everybody. Oh, there's good luck. Well, the good luck is either put on hold or delayed because it's in reverse. But maybe, because that's somebody coming back with enthusiasm, saying, hi, I'm back from a journey. But in reverse, there isn't that message. But there's the clover cards on top. So that can be, no, that's not. With the mountain, it would be good luck abroad. But anyway, it's on that. So whatever news you get, or whether you don't get the news, is okay too. I'm going to pull some cards on that one to see what. Oh, we got the dog come back up. That was in the fire signs. Yeah, there's something around a friend from the past where there was success in a relationship. It seems the stories repeating themselves, but something that was hidden. You know, this is about seeing through others, seeing through the masks and what they're saying. So very much the feminine. Something that's been secret or kept to do with an argument from the past. Well, what brings balance, or what needs to back into the situation is an invitation, or an invitation. Movement. It's movement again. What brings back balance is movement, because, and this is about going abroad. Maybe going abroad, like I was saying, you're in two minds, and then that for it's caused all that for some of you that maybe have met people abroad. Because this is like going on a journey, going on a trip, and not coming back. It's like going to stay there, going to live there. Is what I'm getting with that, and maybe that's caused a problem. Oh, well, this is in the same position as it was for the fire signs. So maybe watch the fire sign one. Maybe there's a link there. But this is about justice around love, and this is about good luck in love. But maybe to get that, that needs to be upright, because this is about a journey, someone coming back from one, and a message. Let's get some more cards out on it. But yeah, this is about this can be legal things as well. This can represent passports. It can represent passports. So anybody who's thinking about that's been doing your head in about moving to another country, about visas, or anything like that, because that can represent passports, the green card, visas, around love. You know, there is going to be balance, and this invitation is coming from, it's to do with the past, to do with this friendship, or somebody classed as a friend. But this is someone lucky in love. Let's get journey again. movement again. Destiny's calling. Even though it's looking towards the past, but it's what's going on underneath. So definitely a journey or movement. Let's get some cards out. Oh, on this one here. Let's see what that's saying. Oh, yeah, with the Seven of Cups, just wanted to flip out there. You know, that's about choices, and choosing wisely will get you the victory that you need. But that can be illusions. These can be cups filled with illusions, or you might have many choices. You might have more choices than you thought. That includes a boat trip or something like that, and then, you know, it's doing your head in. It's causing you a problem, and that's around. Did I finish shuffling the illusions? What's this Seven of Cups saying? Something to do with independence, because that's about upright. It's about, you know, everything in your garden is rosy, that you're financially okay. You might be on your own, but you're okay. And yes, it could be large scale business that you need to, you know, a bank loan, or negotiate some investment or lending or whatever. But in reverse, there isn't the finances to make a certain choice. Maybe it's about that. But the Nine of Cups, which is a 9 also, you know, is your destiny. But it's on this victory card, but it's got the snake on it. Well, the snake could represent that, because I think on one of them there is a snake, but I can't remember. So that's a bit like choose wisely. Something that might appear one way might not be another way, which is, that's the Moon card. Something that may appear one way isn't. It's not that way, but it's something to do with financial independence. Oh yeah, and then we've got the Ace of Wands. So to gain your victory, you need to be that card is wisdom. You need to use your wisdom around a choice you need to make, that's to do with your independence and a new beginning, an enterprise, or you know, passion. Well, that is in reverse. So in passion, let's have a look on the, oh, what's the time? Oh dear. Right, let's have a look on the, something about defending yourself. No, not needing to defend yourself. It's upright, it is. It's about strength. This is about not having strength. Someone doesn't have the strength to send this message, and yet they're being protected and looked after. It goes back to the Moon. It goes back to the dog. This friendship, something that's hidden to do with this person. Yeah, and that's messages. That's things moving quickly. There's something that needs to be moderated and balanced, and for justice to come in. But justice is the one that's saying it's going to happen. So that's somebody feeling weak. They're feeling weak. There's something about this friendship, and, you know, not being, because we haven't got any court cards, have we? No. And that's about swiftness. you know, once the mist, the fog has come up, because this is your domestic life and your wildlife within you, and it's the path that's in between. It's about balancing the two, because you've got two, and two of the thing is, and you don't want to cry those tears again. So right, let's have a look what the angels want to say. Romance angels, please. Have I left it too late? Oh, well, there's an engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and that is the success, you know, is this relationship. That's the success, and it's your happiness is destiny, is destined. It might be different for different people, but a message of enthusiasm needs to be sent, but somebody's you know, doesn't have the strength to send it due to illusions from the past. But yeah, it is ascending. It means that, you know, someone's making a commitment. It's going to the next level. But for that to happen, you know, you've got to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So this is like saying that's a promise of marriage. So I think they're saying, you know, there is a promise of marriage, but you need to release your ex first, and do the rituals. You know, she's writing a letter, she's burning it, and letting go. But that can also mean all of your past, not just one, all of your past, and your finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this can be that you're too focused on your work, and not focused enough on, you know, making a commitment. An engagement is about a commitment to a relationship, either due to your ex and that you haven't released them, or maybe you need to release them for this, because that's in the past, for this relationship to move forward. But to recognize that, you know, lack of finances or focused on your career are a factor in your love life right now. So, but new love is on the horizon, and you know, that's the wheel. That's the wheel of fortune. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and there's movement. You're going on a journey there, but you need to release your ex, and maybe you're going to be meeting somebody in the not so near, not so distant future. So if you want to ask your question, oh dear, I'm going to have to join it, aren't I? Like this reading, and as best I can, that's your answer. You know, it's full of abundance. It's full of abundance, they're saying. Again, abundance. Oh my goodness. So this new love that's at the foundation, that's going on, that fate is bringing in, and a bit like the knight in shining armor, this can be somebody that comes in to help you. It might not be, you know, that he stirs your feeling or she stirs your feeling, and maybe it's good luck on this about this message not coming in because it's not meant to. So it could be that way around. Let's do these quickly. Vacation, the other one come up as a vacation, so it's all about and that boat came up, so there's something around a vacation, a boat trip, a journey you might go on, and somewhere you go and might not come back from. Don't know if it makes any sense, but that's what it's saying. So don't know if I'll get this one in. I will probably have to join it. Does it still record? Yes. Okay. Ah, Look to your inner strength. You've got to look to your inner strength. How beautiful is that? It's number 11, which comes up as a master's number. You are stronger than you realise. So I think that's what that was about. You know, you are stronger than you realise, and you might not think you are. Maybe to do with this journey, this vacation. Let's just read what it says. It will be a message for some and not for others. So you are stronger than you realise. The angels are asking you to dig deep inside of your inner self. The strength is in you, though it may not feel like it right now. You will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power within. And I think that's to do with the heart of the matter and something about a trip. I think that's what it is. Right, there we go then. I hope that helps, and please put your thumbs up, like your likes, your shares, subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and it's your gift back to me, and I wish you great happiness, peace and joy, and I'll see you back here in January for the elementals. Lots of love. Namaste.